I forgot to plug in my mic until the last second. Hi, tall person. I hope you have a good night, man. Have fun with your jobs. And Merry Christmas. Thank you very much. You too, man. But Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Uh, I'm trying to think of a Q word for Kwanzaa. Oh wait, no. Does Kwanzaa start with a K or a Q? I don't know shit about Kwanzaa other than it's a thing. All right, let me pull up something. No, I don't. I don't want to do that. Thank you very much. I just want it on the side of my screen right here. Because that is the only place that I need it. Don't need that. We're going to get that, though. What's up, Wade? How goes it? Ah, Kwanzaa with a K. KW. Holy shit, that's a lot of people in front of me. No one knows what Kwanzaa is. Not even Kwanzaa bot. Who's Kwanzaa bot? Why does that sound like a name? Ah, yes, my name is Kwanzaa bot. It's either one whole name or two separate names. Boom doom. Boom doom. All right then. Achievements approaching completion. Cool. Oh, duh. Right, I remember now what you're talking about. From that one episode where they helped Santa. I forget the reason why. It's been a very long time since I watched Futurama. Alright, first thing that we should do is our job quests. Right. I don't actually go to Limsa Laminza anymore for this for these job quests because I'm no longer a marauder. I am a warrior, and good lord, that camera is pulled back some. Uh, I'm just gonna follow the beach. It'll take me there eventually. So what are exactly sprites in this game? What the hell is attacking me? Go away. Okay, actually, I just remembered, we were turning in a quest for the main one. As in, we were pretty much almost done with one. So, we will, after I pick up this one, we will go, you know, finish the main quest. And then do this one. Hello, curious joiner. I don't know if I noticed that last time. Ooh, what am I getting? Inner Beast delivers an attack with a potency of... Okay, so that's just an instant attack. Hmm. The Beast Within. Oh, it's a trait. What's Beast Gauge again? What voice did I give you? Welcome back, friend. I can see that you have not neglected your training. For my part, I fear that deciphering ancient chronicles of my people is proving to be much more demanding task than I had imagined. I need a comma somewhere in there. I just threw one in, like, need it, need to breathe. Mind you, it hasn't helped that I've been somewhat preoccupied of late. A comrade of mine from my days in the company of heroes asked me to do a favor, and it's taken me back and forth across the realm like some bloody fairy. And by fairy you mean like a ship, because that's how that was spelled, right? Right? I'm on a hunt for some mysterious feral beast that's been terrorizing small folk. People don't know where this monstrosity came from, but witnesses say its thirst for blood is unlike anything they've ever seen. Unfortunately, the time I have spent in pursuit of the beast is time I have not spent studying the chronicles, and I am sorry to say I have made little progress. However, while on the road, I was able to decipher one passage that may be of interest to both of us. There is no of in that. Where did I get of? From what I can gather, the chronicles tell of an ancient set of armor forged by my ancestors in the flames of the seven hells, and inscribed with the same arcane incantations that adorn the soul of the warrior. It would seem that this mighty armor was passed down from hero to apprentice for centuries, until one man, driven by rage and vainglory, cast all 5 pieces from Abalathea? From Abalathea's highest peak. Since that day, the armor has remained lost. Blah, 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 blah. And from that day, no, since that day, the armor has remained lost, and with it, the power that it harbors. As far as I can make out, the next passage is the Chronicles Read, Kyle, good lord! As far as I can make out, the next passage in the Chronicles concerns the whereabouts of these missing artifacts, though I have only been able to make sense of the odd word thus far. Still, I must confess to some excitement. Imagine what a warrior clad in such garb could achieve. Ah, if only my brother were here. We could decipher the text together and spread the teachings of our people to the entire realm. Alas, he is not. His whereabouts are as hidden to me as those of the ancient armor. I would have liked you to meet him, if only so that you could have looked upon a true warrior. I got a feeling I did. I think that was the warrior that started the stampede. Well, perhaps you still shall. Eorzea is not as large as most people perceive. Paths cross, fates intertwine. Such is the will of the spinner. It may be that my brother has chosen a similar path to mine, but I have rambled long enough. You are here to take the next step in your training, and so I shall oblige. In the southern reaches of Thanalan, in the Sagoli Desert, I almost had it. I was going to say Sangoli, though. In the Sagoli Desert, a god-forsaken wasteland of naught but sand that stretches as far as the eye can see. It is here that the Leviathan of the dunes lurks, a sandworm of gargantuan proportions. When facing this mammoth creature, You will soon realize that the feeble hacks and slash of your puny axe are ill-suited to the task of felling such a foe. But do not let this dissuade you. Wake the s- r- r- Wake the slumbering blah, blah, wake the wake the slumbering beast within and summon forth a strength that transcends the limits of your physical form. Mind you, first you'll have to find the beast, and that might prove a tall order in itself. The Ooh tribe, I'm gonna guess it's Ooh, not you. The Ooh, or maybe it's you. The Ooh tribe that inhabits Forgotten Springs is wise to the movements of the denizens of the deserts. Should you want for guidance, I'd wager they could set you in the right direction. All right, cool. Also, need to do this one. Back to Gridania. Don't need the map. I already know where I'm going. Or do I? Yes, I do. Oh, I thought for sure I had one closer. No, it's only the Lancers. Ugh. I could have sworn for a sec. Dude, I'm not looking at the screen at all. I gave you a posh kind of voice. You are returned. No. You are returned. What sights awaited you within the manor? What has become of Lady Amadine? You must tell me all. Well, I put her down. So, she went so far as to consort with devils. Would that I could, would that I could have done more to prevent her fall. May she finally find peace in the beyond. Yeah, she's gone to hell, dude. She's not finding peace. I know not whether the masked men you encountered are the same pair that first led my lady astray, but it is plain that they are of the same vile brood. Should the chance ever present itself, promise me that you will visit upon them tenfold the woe they have brought upon others. But who am I to speak of punishment? By my silence, I allow. Yeah, I allowed I know not how many innocent young women to die in unspeakable circumstances. It matters not wherefore. Through misplaced loyalty, cowardice, or both, I am a better? I am an abettor to a gross crime. I will surrender myself to the authorities and accept whatever punishment they deem just. I only pray that the gods will have mercy on my soul. Alright, at least he's going to turn himself in. No, he's going to be sitting there forever. Alright, let me finish that up. Back to Memphilia. What's your name? I can't read it anymore. They ran away. I can't see them. Alrighty then. What's up, Tataru? Whoops. All right, let me go see if everyone's still doing the same stuff in that room. Because if so, that means they're just, I've exhausted everything that they can be doing. I mainly just care about you. Yep, you're still there sweeping, and you're probably going to say, I'm still in my training. All right, I'll go talk to Minfilia. Entrance to the Solar. La, la. What's up, girl?
Welcome back, Velka. Full glad I am to see you safely returned. Tell me, how fared you on your
Sojourn? Sojourn? Sojourn. I don't know what that word is. I don't know how to pronounce it correctly. Sojourn?
Tell me, how fared you on your sojourn in the Twelveswood?
I've never seen that word. I don't want to go over and check because usually when I go and click back, it skips dialogue. I'm sorry about that.
2 of La Habrea's minions, and they sought to measure your strength by their own admission. The devils taunt us. It is beyond doubt, then, the Asians have begun to move in earnest. Would that we knew to what end.
Shit, is this the button? Yes! I can do the stuff Dylan does where it's one button. Speak of the devil. You turn it off now. No. Hi, Dylan.
Yet,
Hold up. Gotta get the water off.
yet, I will not bemoan our plight. Thanks to your tireless efforts, we are at least aware of the encroaching darkness. Alas, we can only do so much. It is clear to me now that we Scions are too few to protect the realm against this threat unaided. We must needs alert the 3 nations.
Dude, I feel like I'm about to bite my tongue at any moment every time I'm trying to say a sentence. There we go. Gotta pick my headphones up higher, I think.
We must. We must needs alert the 3 nations to the presence of this elusive enemy, and recommend that they heighten their vigil.
All right, we will do that.
There is no shortage of misery in the world that the Ashians might exploit.
Asians, not Ashians. There's no H.
We have an arduous struggle ahead of us. Yet come what may, we must not allow ourselves to become lost to hope, for that is precisely what the enemy desires. We have gleaned all we can from the information available to us. Let us settle this investigation. No, not settle. Let us set this investigation aside for the present. Another matter has arisen that requires your attention. Let me know when you are ready to be briefed, and I will summon the others.
Ooh, I got a weapon coffer. It's a level 28, though. I will hold that for one of my other characters if I remember it. Alright, but I will come back for this later. First, Unforgotten Spring shit. Okay, so that is south of Little Alamigo. Dylan, I figured out how to make the map bigger. I can do that for you now. All it is is this little thing right here at the bottom. There we go. Now I can see. All right, let's ride, Boko. Whee! Boko will be forever with us, but he will not forever be our mount. Jump. All right, now we need to run all the way over. Hey, look, a Malja. 45s? Why? Why is everything so high level? Don't talk to me. Am I supposed to be going on the other side? Is the other side safe? I don't feel like any side is going to be safer. This side just might be the quickest. Leave me alone, you giant fuck off turtle. You guys too, don't even look at me. I don't want to get in a fight, man. I'm a 35. You're 10 levels ahead of me. Wait. Yeah, there should be a path over here, right? Or is it only from above? Whatever, we'll go around. You know what would be really cool? Because I'm pretty sure it's not a thing. Because it's, it's not actually right there next to it. Is if you could actually see the golden saucer, because you can't. As far as I know, unless they put it in? No? That would be cool. You just look off into the distance and you just see, that. I'm sure they could put a model somewhere out there. It doesn't even need to be a big one or that detailed, just a general model just way out in the distance. It would be really cool to see. All right, finally. What's up? Ooh. Wait a minute. Cat. Cat. They're all cats. That's why. Okay, so yeah. From what I understand, the cat people, specifically there's like two cat people. There's the sun cats and the moon cats. I believe that's a sun cat. Let me zoom in more. Try to. Yes. Yes, she has like cat eyes. Anyway, sun cats, their name starts with a letter, one of the, 26 letters of the English alphabet, A through Z, or Z if you're weird. Yes, I'm calling you weird. Get over it. Anyway, so the first part is their clan name. The part after the apostrophe, I think that's an apostrophe. I always confuse it. Yeah, apostrophe. That's their actual name. So her name would be Goromuli. But you have to say her clan name if you're not a part of her clan. So it's Goromuli. I recently renamed my character and I kind of, my other character and kind of looked up what the shit is for these characters. Anyways, what's up, Goromuli?
The Leviathan of the Dunes? Saw the fearsome bugger not a week ago, preying on a group of merchants south of Baragot Strike. The smart ones dropped their wares, turned tail, and ran. The dumb ones, well, at least they can say they died rich.
Yeah, some people are kind of dumb, but my stuff. It's like, yeah, there's sometimes you fight for your stuff. There's other times where it's like, yeah, no, run, 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 run. Also, it'll mostly be women because there's one male that rules the village. And all the women, I think like all the children are named, their last names come from the ruling male.
I've seen the beast. Stands 3 moms high. He stands 3 moms high, he does, and stirs up sandstorms with each writhe and wriggle.
Yeah, wriggle.
Showed up in my hunting field some years ago, and has been swallowing up my would-be prey in that gaping maw of his ever since.
So in here should be like the guy. Yes, one man. Because I think all the other males get exiled and he just has a harem. Wait, 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 wait. Okay, that's not entirely true. There are other men. Tia. I've seen that last name before. Oh, duh. Like right there. Okay, so obviously there was a clan at one point named Tia. His name is Nun. Or is it based off of their first name? No, his last name would have come from the male. And his name is Ode, so that means any children he has, their last name would be Ode. So it'd be like, okay, besides these two, like if we were to go back to some of these other girls, like her, Conelua Ode. Or Kunela Ode, or whatever the fuck her name was. What's up, Cuba? Sandworms are particularly Sandworms are particularly Sandworms are particularly sensitive to vibrations in the earth, such as those made by running. If you're looking to summon one of the beasts, then I suggest you search for their tracks, then run about making as much of a clamor as possible. I would also suggest you seek a cure for your madness. Ah, don't worry. I'm stuck on a chair. Dude, I don't know why I have a hard time with particular words like that. Particularly. It's the "ly" at the end. Particularly. There we go. I just gotta slow it down. Is there someone out there? Because if there's a person, I will help. Look at all the sandworms. That's a lot. You guys can deal with your own problem. Who wants to fight me? Oh, that's what these look like. I remember something like that from the one of the dungeons earlier. Wow, alright. Alright, need to ride you, Boko. I wonder what Baragot's strike is. Well, it's got a drill, so it might be oil. And it's next to like some old ruins or something, or maybe they built those. Oh, I can't wait until I can fly. But I'll be level 50. I'm still, what is that? 15 levels away? Yes, 15 levels away. I'm good at math sometimes. Oh, look, people dead. No, not dead people, just broken stuff. Okay. Ah, let's go, big boy. Yeah, I'm not letting you get that big attack off if I can help it. Oh, hold up. I don't know what this thing is, but it needs to go away. Whoops. We did it. Yay! All right. Shit. Couldn't do anything with the map there, but now I can. I prefer having the simple map so I can at least easily see my objective. I am moving so fucking slow. Yeah, I'm gonna need to Google how to increase your speed. Get off me. I am not in the mood to fight. I just got done with it. I'm here to collect a mission and a new ability. Also a level, probably. There we go. It's off my ass now. Ah, Valka. Your crystal grows ever stronger. In felling the raging sandworm, the beast within you slowly but surely rouses to wakefulness. When next you do battle, methinks you will find yourself capable of movements heretofore unfamiliar to you. When you have mastered your new talents, come to me. In the meantime, I shall continue my study of the ancient texts. Thank you. The way the water's moving, it makes it feel like my character's moving. Hello, I got a thing up there. The beast gauge displays the current strength of a warrior's wrath. This animalistic rage is required to execute several select actions such as Inner Beast and Steel Cyclone, acquired at level 45, and will grow weaker upon using them. Using certain actions will increase the beast gauge. This symbol indicates the defensive stance. Oh, okay. If I have the horns, alright. And allows me to use Inner Beast. Hmm. There we go. Alright, now that we've done that, let me do you. Reassign gear. Yes, update. Alright, now we need to do the gladiator quest. For level 25. Sorry about that. I was button mashing way too quick. Shit. I had no idea what I was clicking there for a second. Still no title. Alright,
Ah, Velka, I must apologize for my earlier behavior. As First Sword, it is my duty is not only to foster your growth as a gladiator, but to also protect you. From dangers you are not yet ready to face. I did not know that Leovold had become the leader of the Alacron. Had he chosen to bear his steel at us, many and more of us would not have returned alive. I need to know why he's turned to a life of crime, and so I've ordered my best men to scour Thanalan for any trace of his whereabouts. Unfortunately, one of them has disappeared. I have strong suspicions that he has been taken prisoner by the Alacran, or worse. If there
need water.
If there is any hope of saving him, we must act quickly. I would have you search for our missing comrade. His last report stated that he was tracking the Alacran near the Hammers in western Thanalan. If you go there, you may yet find some clues of his fate. I've been far too reckless in recent days, and let too many good gladiators come to harm. Please, Velka, find our missing comrade and bring him home safe.
Will do. To the Hammers! Where's the Hammers? Oh, okay, so it's like right outside the city. You know, relative. It's not near Horizon, so I don't have to teleport there. Oh, I almost dropped my controller. You know what? I'm going to do the same thing for this. You go there. You go there. Attacks go on face buttons. Abilities go on hot bars. Well, not on hot bars, on D-pad. Yeah, that works. I hate that I have to do that to make sure that the map doesn't move when I want to move my camera. But I should be setting up the map before I walk away, but yeah. Hammer Leah. What? Is it just because of these? Is that why it's called the hammer? Hey, what's up, Mr. Gladiator? You okay? It's a trap, sister. Oh, don't worry. I've dealt with worse. Oh no, they're ganging up on me. Whatever shall I do? Did I miss that last time that I did it? Because it seemed like no health went down. Or did he heal? You good? That's some fine swordsmanship, Velka. Mila, the first sword certainly knows how to pick 'em. Even after all these years, I can't bring myself to call her that. See, I still remember when her father first brought her to the guild. A wee lass who cried at the sight of a naked steel. But to look at her now, you swear she was born with a blade in her hand. I feel like this is a death speech. Not like she had much of a choice, but to rise to the occasion, though. What with all the trouble Aldous got into 7 years ago. Selfish bastard. He should have never. But enough of my rambling. I'll make my way back to Ul'dah after a short rest. You go on ahead and tell Mila that I'm fine. Alright. Don't die. Not for me, but for Mila. Don't die for Mila, man. Nice shield, it looks familiar. Alright, Mila. I mean, first sword.
Velka, thank the gods you're all right.
Velka and Helga. Nice. Anyways.
I heard about the ambush at the Hammers. Excellent work. You've been invaluable to the guild, and I cannot thank you enough. In fact, I believe you deserve a much-needed rest. Take some time for yourself and return when you've recuperated. But before you go, speak with Lulutsu. I believe she has a message for you.
I got a feeling we're not getting any R&R.
Ah,
I believe you are a woman.
Ah, Velka. The very guardian I was seeking. Lean closer, for I would not have the others hear my words. Aldous sends his regards and requests you meet him at the Lich Yard in Eastern Thanalan. Naturally, I've not divulged this information to the First Sword. As you may have gathered from my previous interactions, their previous interactions, she's still rather upset with him and would likely forbid any further association. Quite understandable, since he was clearly being groomed to become the next guildmaster before the horrible scandal. They would have made such a lovely couple. Forgive me, this is hardly an appropriate topic of conversation. Anyway, you have my word that the First Sword will not hear of any rendezvous from me.
She squealed the moment I walked out the door. Where's Velka going? She's gonna go meet the guy you don't like. Where isn't there? Camp the dry boon. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's up above us, like where the church and the graveyard are. Do 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 What's up, Aldous? What's up, Aldies? Nuts in your mouth? What? I shall proceed. I shall whoopeth the ass. Okay. I like a woman who keeps me waiting. It nurtures my sense of anticipation. I'm guessing you're talking about me? It's been 7 years since Mila's father was laid to rest here. Oh, that's why we're at a grave. How do you know it's his? There's nothing written. Never mind. He was mean and stubborn. Aldgoat. An old Aldgoat through and through. But gods, when he danced with sword in hand, it was pure poetry in motion. Mila's right. There's no way I could know what it was like for her back then. Forced to replace her father under such terrible circumstances. Oh, I recognize you. You're the Kung Fu pugilist lady. And who might you be? Another of Leovold's lackeys?
Master Leovold has been most distressed since learning of your return. This is unacceptable.
Oh, she has the big normal eyes, so she's a mooncat. Your master does not deserve your loyalty, kitten. Racist, but when you've outlived your usefulness, he'll dispose of you like so many others. Believe me, I speak from personal experience.
Say what you will. I will not be swayed.
Well, looks like we're gonna have to kill her, right, Aldous? She looks awfully determined to kill me. Still, I'm not really in the mood to play. Mind stopping her, Velka? What do you mean, me? Don't nod. Okay, I guess we'll do it. Come on, lady. I'll kick your ass. In fact, I'm gonna debuff you. And buff myself. And then, boop. And you should be dead with this one. Sorry, lady. At least you know where you'll be buried. You've gotten stronger. Good. I'm glad Milo has a woman like you to rely upon. She's her father's daughter, a leader of men, a true warrior, and an obstinate woman who lets her feelings cloud her judgment. This is why she needs to be surrounded by dependable people who will give her good counsel and keep her temper in check. Now more than ever. Stick by her. She needs you more than she knows. Alright, I'll do what I can. Thank you. I know this business with Leovold and the Alacron has everyone on edge, but it's almost over now. You have my word. I owe it to our old man to put an end to this. To give him peace in Thal's realm by making that bastard Leovold finally answer for his crimes. I'm guessing Leovold killed her dad. Remember what I said, Velka. Now go. She's probably wondering where you are. Well, she told me to go relax and then come back later. I'd be like, man, I was at Costa del Sol. You went all the way? Yes. I am traveled, bitch. I can go anywhere. That shit's still cool. Gladiators. Someone's nice.
Why are you staring at me like that, Velka? Is something the matter? You're behaving rather oddly. Well, I'm afraid I have no news regarding the Alacron's movements. I remain confident that we will find them soon, though I am confident. I remain confident that we will find them soon, though. So keep your blade sharp.
Ooh, pants. Question, is this one of those? Yeah, it'll get rid of my stuff, so... We have a better sword. Better shield. Better earring. And I will leave the pants because I don't want to have to redo that shit. There we go. All right. Now then. Let us do the pugilist. And then after that, finally the lancer. Hey, what's up, Angry? How goes? How does the stream sound on a phone? Unless you're using headphones, then it doesn't really matter because it should be coming from both sides. His name is Melvin. Nice. What's up, Haman? Are you feeling inspired? Are you ready to spar again? I swear, each time I see you, you remind me more and more of my younger self. At this rate, you're like to transform into a handsome devil before the moon's over. Alright, cool. Good to know that the audio sounds fine. Now then, I believe... now then, I believe you're here to learn. Unfortunately, I'm in no condition to teach. This is rather embarrassing to admit, but in my eagerness to prepare for the big match, I've overtrained and thrown my back out. Ugh. I tell you, old age is hell's. I fear Chuchuto will have to tend to you in my stead. You have your cat with you. What does your cat think of the stream?
It seems the prospect of facing his old rival has lit a veritable fire under Master Hamon's backside. I am so relieved to see that he has purpose again. The trick now is to keep a lid on his zeal, lest he injure himself. But let us speak of your lesson. When you are ready, come and meet me at Little Alamigo. I have a challenge in mind that you are certain to find stimulating.
All right, to Little Alamigo. Good thing I have been here. Sleeping through it. Well, all I have to say to that is... Giddy. I don't even know if that's picking up on the mic. What's up, Chichuto? You're in two places at once.
I've been waiting for you, Velka. Today, your training will be to prepare for Master Hamon's training.
What?
I've brought with me a set of striking dummies, and I want you to deploy them at certain locations. Lest you think this task to be drudgery, the location are rife with peril, and your skills will most certainly be put to the test. By way of advice, if you must approach dangerous fiends, lightness of foot is your greatest ally.
Oh, nothing. Well, I don't know how to call a cat. I'm not really a cat person. There's two cats that are, basically live near my house, but they live outside. They don't live inside. And they only ever hang out when I open the garage.
Off with you now, Velka. Go set up those striking dummies. I shall await your return.
Anyways, go set up a striking odome. Is it inside? You. I don't think I can do that. I can't do tisk without unironically just saying tisk. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Is that how you do it, actually? Because I know the thing, the meme is to a cat. There's a training dummy. I thought you said this was wrought with danger. Maybe the outside places are. Or she's prejudiced against Alamegans and thinks they'll, like, rob you or something. Tisk, tisk, tisk. How dare she? Oh, it's up there. Oh, you meant the piss or whatever the fuck it is. Psst, 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 psst. Stay away from me, fallen soldiers. They're fallen because I'm pretty sure they're tempered. It would probably say tempered if they were. Haha, you can't catch me. I'm faster than you. Run, Boko. Run like the wind. Leave me alone, Amalja. The Amalj. Ah. Damn, they hit me. That's fine. We only need to put up dummies. Whoo. 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 Sorry about that. Ow. I just had a massive pain shoot down my leg, man. Ooh. Ooh. That was like fucking sciatic shit. Felt that go from my ass straight down to my toes. Ah. Thankfully, that shit wasn't like lingering. That was just a quick, like jolt of it. Wait. Wait. How do I get in? Oh no, I stretched. I flexed, I flexed my legs some and shit. It's better now, but oh my god, that was painful. I don't know why I did that. Who the fuck's talking in there? Oh, I know what this place is. Yeah, you guys can have fun with that. Ooh, it's like an evil version of Little Alamigo. Alright, come here. Ha! Just ha! I'm so fucking dead. Why? Why would you put a fate right in the middle of this fucking place? That is so dumb. Maybe if I keep moving, they'll eventually want to leave me alone. I am so fucking dead. Leave me be. I don't want to fight. I'm just trying to find the way out of here. Why is this place so confusing? You, attack them. No, attack the guy following me. Okay. Heal. I found a free obsession in the form of Soda Dungeon, like an idle RPG game, and it is hard to see what I am typing without glasses. That's what text to speech is for. Is it perilous enough for you? Man, I don't want it to be perilous. I want this shit to be easy. Okay, one of you is aggroed on me. I will kill you while I still have the chance. Yeah, get off me. Okay. Now I will slowly move over, and if anything aggroes me, I can at least take care of it here. I'm pressing buttons that don't do what I think they do. And that's not good for me. Hey, get away. I have a debuff on. Where is it? Okay, it's gone. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Before I fucking die. Really, you threw that right in the middle of an enemy base. That's very smart, Chichuto.
Excellent work, Velka. All that's left is to have Master Haman come and train.
What's up, little dude?
What are you doing here? That adventurer is a negative influence on Master Haman. I'm going to see to it she never bothers him again. What are you talking about? Velka's the best thing that's happened to Master in years. If you want a piece of her, you'll need to deal with me too.
Alright, let's go. Let me just AoE everything until it dies. Rah! Killing it with the power of my voice. More? Let me just hit everything then. Alright, start healing up. Bruh. 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 Alright, let me take care of this one. You take care of your old friend. Whoops, fucked that one up. Alright, that's a debuff. Ooh, she knocked him out. I feel like I did most of the work, though. Yay, you did the thing. Indeed, I did.
Why, Ruakuta? Why are you so bent on bringing down Master Hamon and seeing the guild in ruins?
You have it all wrong. I'm doing this for Master's own sake. It's true I left the guild for the shock of seeing Master in that pathetic state. And it's true I got involved with some unsavory types. But where else was I supposed to go? Me, a refugee without a guild to his name. But for all the ungrateful things I've done, I've never forgotten how Master Hamon took me in and instructed me in the ways of the fist. This is why I want to give him to give up his I want him to give up his foolish notion of facing Wegfar. You don't know the man like I do, Chichuto. Should this fight come to pass, I fear Master won't walk away with his life. It doesn't matter if Master has grown weak and feeble. I just want him to live, even if it means having him swallow his pride.
Oh, Ruakuta, why didn't you just say so? But now that I know your mind, I can say with confidence that you have no cause to fear. Velka is not the plague that you think she is. It's her will to succeed that's inspiring Master to regain his former strength. And when the day of the rematch finally comes, I've no doubt he will wallop the odious Wegafar to the seventh hell and back.
Oh my god. So many sentences. Need more commas. I pray you are right. But whatever happens, know that I cannot help you. Not where I am. Chichuto, Velka, I leave Master Hamon in your care.
Gods, that felt liberating. Trading blows with Ruvakuta and learning his true agenda. A great burden has been lifted off my chest. Let us return to the guild, Velka. You've had your training, and now it's time for Master Hamon's.
Alright, do we have to watch him train, or is that going to be implied in a fade to black? Please let it be implied to a fade to black. Oops, wrong one. I forget that pugilist is in the Aether Square. Doom, doo, doo, doom, doom, doom. I wonder how you get those. Welcome back, Velka. I'm told you've kindly set up some dummies for me. But gods, woman, did you have to put them in such dangerous places? I didn't plan that. To make matters worse, Chichuto's hidden my grog and says I won't. And what's worse, Chichuto's hidden my grog and says I won't see a drop of it till I've finished training. How the hell am I supposed to loosen my phlegm? How am I supposed to loosen my phlegm now? That girl will make a fine guildmaster when the time comes. I heard about Rurakuta as well. Of course. For all his shortcomings, the boy has a good heart. But while his concern is touching, I won't run from Wegerfar. Not today, not ever. On that note, I best get ready for my little jaunt to Alamigo. Little Alamigo. If I can't face down a few mindless beasts, I'm in no shape to challenge Wegfar. Don't slack off, Velka, or I'll leave you in my dusty wake. Think I'll take the chest. There we go. All right. Small chest indeed. All right, that should be the No, wait, no. We have Lancer. All right, to Gridania again. All right, now what quest do we have here? I feel like my side quests are gonna not be very explored. I might have to do that next episode too. Try to get up all the side quests that I need up to the current level that I am on my, main job. On the warrior, that's the job that I'm doing for Realm Reborn. It's good to see you again, Velka, and stronger than when last we spoke. Plainly, you have devoted many hours to training. Yeah, or maybe 30 minutes to Duty Finder. Which is. Hold up. Which is just as well, for I have a mind to set you your next task. At the Bramble Patch, you came to grasp the true meaning of courage. I would have you put that courage to the proof before 3 masters of our art. In the many years since they began their training within these walls, these men have led very different lives. Yet they shared the distinction of being regarded amongst the finest lancers of their time. And just as they once looked to their seniors for inspiration, so too shall you look to them. By availing yourself of their wisdom, you will take another step toward becoming a fully fledged lancer. Your first instructor is a man named Mathiomi. Seek him out at... Oh my god. Is that Say's? At Amarasay's spire, in in the East Shroud, where he serves as a frontier sentry. The long years at his post has honed Mathomi's perception. No detail escaped the man's piercing gaze. Present yourself before him for inspiration, Velka, and do as he bids you. All right. Where to? Ooh, a new player. Or they just decide to keep their outfit like me. Oh, that was the simplistic one. I'm so glad I got that chocobo before I fell. So that's right, you guys don't want to fight me. I'm a level 25. I would decimate you. I have a feeling that he's upstairs? You'd think there would be an arrow if he was. But maybe it's not high enough to be considered, you know, an elevated position, which doesn't make sense. What's up, Mathomi? You are a dude. Ah, you took a muscle relaxer and it's kicking in? Nice. I hope you feel very relaxed then. You must be the young lancer I was told to expect. Greetings and well met. I am Mathomi. Mathiomi, commander of the brave men and women of the Spire. Now, now. Fuck. Now, let's have a good look at you. I see. You possess strength and skill in abundance. Of this there is no doubt. But you still want for experience. Oh, I don't doubt you've seen much more. Mayhap you believe there is not left out there to unnerve you. Yet the world is wide, and only the... My voice keeps cutting out trying to do that voice. Yet the world is wide. Oh, I'm gonna try his trick. Yet the world is wide, and only the god... Yeah, it's... Can't do it. And only the gods can claim to know all. You may be assured that the legendary lancers of old faltered at times. No lancer, nor any man, can foresee all possibilities, but he can steel himself for the unexpected. I would have you do just that. Take this bottle and a fresh spectrum blood and sprinkle it at the foot of the great tree in the north. Do so with Take this bottle of fresh spoken blood and sprinkle it at the foot of the great tree to the north. Doing so will lure out a creature of the night, which you are to vanquish. All right. Will do. It looks like it's right below us. Whee! Ow. Don't worry, it was only 130 health. That's where I got Final Fantasy 12 from. I was trying to remember. It's like, I have all these Final Fantasies up to 8. Why do I own 12 rather than having bought 9? Because you got it for me. Thank you again for that.
He hasn't played it.
Yeah, he knows I haven't played it. I haven't streamed
Oh.
it. If I haven't streamed it, I haven't played it. One day I will go back, but I'm going to have to go back to 9 first, and then 10, skipping 11 because it's an MMO. I'm not paying for another one. Hi. Do you like my cake? The cake.
Let me get you banned.
You're going to get me banned. All right, let me sprinkle some blood. Spoken blood. I didn't know blood could speak. So I figured out how to make the map bigger.
Doesn't matter, I already figured it out.
Oh. You did?
Not the map bigger, but I figured out how to use the map. So.
Oh, in the game?
Yep.
I'm saying I know how to resize it now. I forgot I have a third ability I can use. See, behold my size.
Oh. Oh, nice. Nice, very good, very good.
Yep. I got it right above the chat. So I can also see chat, even though I rarely use it in this game. Nine fell short to me. No guide took me under 50 hours to beat. Took 80, 100% it. Ah, all right. Oh god, man, I keep forgetting the older Final Fantasies have such grinding in it. Welcome back. Welcome back, lass, and well done. I bore witness to your battle with my own eyes. The bloodbat bewilders its prey with its ceaseless flittering, which makes putting a spear in the beast an exercise in frustration. Frustration that may easily have given rise to panic. And it's raining. Panic! Yet to your credit, you fought on and people crazy. And yet to your credit, you fought on resolutely and thus emerged the victor. Wayne has taught you well, young one. You have a way to go, to be sure, but beneath those rough-hewn edges, I see the makings of a great lancer. You should see how many hand movements I'm doing to do this. Hip it dip. Dylan's playing football. With my blessings, make your way to Buscaroon's druthers in the South Shroud. It is there that your next instructor, Buscaroon himself, awaits. The man has a unique approach to our art. Though it's a fair while since he hung up his spear, his words are well worth hearing. Indeed, lancers visit him as much for his counsel as they do for his mead. Good though it is. Which one, his counsel or his mead? By meeting Buscaroon and availing yourself of his knowledge, your lance work will surely improve. To Buscaroon! Quarry Mill's the closest way. Doo-doo. Thunderstorms. Oh, that's where the timer is. Sun. I wish clicking the sun told you, like, what time it is in game. My AFC and NFC team are both in the playoffs and leading their division. Oh, you have a team for both. What are your teams? Actually, here is a better question, and it'll be directed at Dylan. Dylan!
It's either the Eagles, Seahawks, or Bears.
So there's not just one team leading the division in the AFC and the NFC?
Divisions.
Oh.
He said AFC or NFC?
He says for both AFC and NFC team are both in the playoffs and leading their division.
You can't have two teams. It's cheating.
Why not?
Because it's cheating.
Dylan says it's cheating to have two teams in both divisions. Or it's not divisions, would it? Because the divisions are.
Conference.
Thank you. In conference. What's up, Buscaroon? It's been a minute. Well, if it isn't Wayne's protege. Man, you know me more than that. I'm the Scion lady, but whatever. I thought it was about time you arrived. I'm Buscaroon. Yes, I know, I met you. I really wish this game would keep track of that, but... And this here's my place. In case you're wondering why old Wayne sent you, I should mention I've not always been in the food and drink business. Before I opened the Druthers, I manned an outpost not far from here. Any road, between keeping throats wet and bellies full, I ain't got a great deal of time to chat just now. So if you don't mind, I'll get on with educating you. Bears and Broncos.
Respect him.
Huh?
Said I respect him.
What do you think their chances are this year?
0 if they got to play my team.
He said the chances of your team are winning is 0 if you play his team. What's the chances of your team making it, Dylan?
100%.
100%. Is that an accurate prediction, or is that just wishful thinking? Both. All right. Fair enough. Now, take this nice bottle of full flower mead. Wait, don't open it. This ain't the kind of lesson. This ain't that kind of lesson. No, I want you to make an offering at the Miss Tale's Lance, which is a monument tucked away in a rocky cleft to the south of here. See the bottle safely there, complete with its contents. And when you come back, I'll tell you a story. Got all that? Good. All right. Need to go down a little. His team is the Rams. He likes himself the Rams. Ah. It's a little shrine. I got a feeling this was for someone that he knew. He's gonna tell me a sad story. Cliff was, he was crafting away there, man. So, you offered up the meat as I told you, and without drinking a drop. Very well. You shall have a tale of me, as promised. Miss Tale is the man who founded the Lancers Guild, and the monument I sent you to was erected in his honor. Miss Tale was courage made flesh. Cut him, and I dare say he had bled the stuff. It was him who first identified the two aspects of a lancer's courage, as well as how to go about tempering them. Saw their last loss. Yeah, so did Dylan. He did not like that day. And that weren't all he did. Seeing how the art had gone stale, what with our lancers keeping to the confines of the Twelves Wood, he sought to bring in new techniques and methods from faraway lands. But Gridania was a different place in his day. The outside world was a thing to be shunned back then, and non-forestborn were considered fateless savages. Aye, it was even worse than now. Course, old Mistale wasn't afraid to call that way of thinking what it was. A lot of ignorance and cowardice. Hold up. To cut a long story short, despite a force full of good old Gridonian stubbornness, he finally convinced the nation to open its doors to foreign lancers. And by blending their techniques with his own, he gave the world the art which you now practice. To this day, the Lancers Guild accepts students regardless of their origin. That wouldn't have been possible if it hadn't been for Mistale. Us Lancers owe him much and more, and it's our charge to carry on his legacy. Never forget that. Huh? What's that? When's the trial? Much as I hate to disappoint, there isn't one. Your courage was never in doubt, lass. My part in your training is done. 'Tis time you visited your third and final instructor, a fellow named, oh God, Vauclair. You'll find him whiling away his time at the Bobbing Cork, likes or not. Oh, that's the name of an inn in Fallgourd Float, in case you don't know. Up in the North Shroud it is. Vauclair's an old rival of mine. Me and him used to go at it till neither man could lift his spear tip off the ground. I warn you, he was a right stubborn bugger back then, and the years ain't done much to improve his humors. So, good luck with impressing him. LA has never won a championship. They were in other cities when that happened. Yeah, but they were still Rams championships. He's been a fan of them, like, even when they were in St. Louis. This is a pretty big building. I need to talk with you. Definitely looks like an inn. Ooh, a map. Right? Or is that a painting? It's a painting. That makes more sense than a map. I take it you are the young lancer of whom Wayne spoke. And an adventurer besides. Oh, and an adventurer besides, by the look of you. I was an adventurer myself once, and then I took an arrow today. That was before I became a lance for hire. But enough idle talk. You have come to learn from me, and learn from me you shall. Be warned, though, that you will not find me as lenient an instructor as the others. Now pay attention. Thus far, you have learned to muster your courage in situations of fear, panic, and uncertainty. With me, you will learn to do so in the face of change. The enemy is a living thing, and living things are apt to change. Whatever the nature of that change, a lancer must be able to think and adapt. And to think and adapt during battle requires courage. To teach you the meaning of my words, I would have you challenge a fiery fiend known as the Red Balloon. However, the creature will appear only where there is a raging flame.
You may kindle such a flame by procuring 6 fingers from slain balloons and depositing them at a gutted campfire. This should suffice to entice the red balloon. As the battle wears on, the creature's fury shall burn with ever greater fervor until it is ripe to burst in the conflagration of death. Let courage lend strength to your lance and extinguish this fiery foe. Who sent me an invite? From... Alright. Damn, formed in 2013. Hmm. So it's a bomb. I believe so. I think that's what a red balloon is. It'd be one thing if whoever sent me that message was around here, but I don't see anyone in this town. Hey, look. It's a Kyle. We are vast and plenty. We exist in all realms at all times. Need to kill me a balloon. Also, I keep forgetting that I can buff myself. Right? Damage dealt by 10% for 30 seconds. And I can do it repeatedly. Ah, damn, I could have kicked. Damn, we gotta kill 6 of these bastards. Alright. No, you don't. Get stunned. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Get off me, you crabs with legs. I might put second wind over here or something. Wait, did that proc off of the throw? If so, that's cool. Please heal off these hits. There we go. Alright. You little bastard. Why you guys gotta fuck with me? I'm having ham, mashed potatoes, mashed sweet potatoes, and Brussels sprouts tomorrow's. Ooh. What kind of ham? Like just normal ham or... Alright, gotta kill just one more balloon.
There we go. No, get off me. I do not consent to this. Normal ham. Ah, okay. My family does this thing where they, basically they make, like, the ham that tastes very sweet because I think they drinks it in, like, brown sugar water stuff.
Oh, everybody does that.
What?
Everybody does that.
Does everybody do that?
Yes. That's how the ham comes.
Is it?
Yes.
I don't know. I don't cook ham. I know two types of ham. That ham and the ham that you get for breakfast, so... Oh my god, that's a big bomb. Is it me or is it getting bigger every time? It's getting bigger. Oh lord, how big are you? Oh, okay, a glaze. That's what it would be called, wouldn't it? A glaze. Yeah, I wouldn't know. I do not do much of the cooking. My cooking currently is limited to, can I put all of it in one pan and make it? Alright, there we go. So, you have vanquished the red balloon. No less than what I would expect of one of Wayne's. Your enemy altered its nature throughout the encounter, thereby causing the terms of battle to shift repeatedly. Yet ever did you press onward, your courage holding firm in the midst of constant change. So it was that you emerged triumphant. I am not known for being liberal with my praise, but you have done well. Yours is a genuine courage. Mind you, this does not give you license to forsake your training. You are still but a fledgling among us, after all. I have finished with you. You may report back to Wayne. And when you do, tell the young upstart that I demand he show his face here from time to time. That is all. All right, back to talk with Wayne. Accidentally, fuck. Click. Crystal. Thank you. All right, hold up real quick. I'm heating up a little bit because of my jacket. Ugh. Shit. There we go. Oh. That's so much better. I could feel I was starting to overheat, man. Hi, Wayne. I talked to the three old guys, like you said. Old Verklant demands I show my face. I can only assume the buxom brunette of the float isn't lavishing him with... Yeah, the buxom brunette at the float isn't lavishing him with the attention he craves. Very well. I shall see what I can do. That's not the voice I have for him. As for you, Velka, well done.
I never doubted that you would meet with the approval of all three men. Yet I am no less proud of you for having done so. You have traveled far along the Lancer's path, and soon you will no longer require my guidance. In fact, you need overcome but one further trial to complete your education here. Do so, and I will give you my blessing to leave the Lancers Guild and embark upon a new adventure with spear in hand. As ever, apply yourself to your lance work and return when you are ready for your final challenge. I look forward to our next meeting. Gonna grab that shirt. Reassign gear. Yes. Alright, there we go. Now I can jump back over the warrior. They're all slowly catching up. They're only like 5 levels behind. Actually, if anything, I can jump on one of these guys for now. And do the side missions that I have, since the jobs are done. Alright, first things first. Can't do any of those, because I don't need the rogue. Level 15. Challenge log. Alright, Rising of the Challenger, right? No, Rising to the Challenge. Where are you? Laminza Upper Decks. Alright, pick this up and get the challenges. I think I'll do it here. That's most in the middle. 11:10 it says. Okay, so it's somewhere along this line. Who's the quest giver? Oh, it's you. What's up, Tolwan, or I Tolwan?
We all know how it feels to have.
Sorry.
We all know how it feels to have had one too many. That's why I'll not fault. That's why I'll not fault our patrons for much of what goes on at our tables. But it is too much to ask that they keep their belongings on their person when they leave. It wouldn't bother me so much if half of them didn't show up a week later, ranting and raving as if their drunken heedlessness were somehow my fault. Take this impressive looking journal right here. As oft used as it seems, I doubt its owner is tearing up the town searching for his prized possession. A stranger he was, a swarthy Rogadin who enjoyed his drink. Seemed to be getting on well with one of our regulars. Quintonine, perhaps you could still catch up with him and spare me the headache. I'd offer you a free drink, but last time I did that, Battaron docked my wages.
Man, my voice cracked in the middle of that. Also, shield! Just always have it on. Oh, you guys haven't left yet. Oh, wait, no, he left. He was talking to you. Where did the Rogadin go? Have I seen who? Look, just because I spend more nights at the winch than than in me own home doesn't mean I am mate with every sod who comes stumbling through the doors. Wait a minute. That bloody book. Why didn't you say so sooner? The tight-arse bastard drained 20 flagons and promptly passed out, leaving yours truly to foot the bill. Said he was heading for Aleport. Aye, where else would the scurvy sop? Nimia willing, he's still stranded at the ferry docks, though the gods know it won't get my gill back. All right, to Aleport then, or no, he's at the docks for Aleport. Ever have water taste too good? Only like when I'm really thirsty. Usually like during the summer at work and I come back to the truck after, doing my work. It's like, oh my God, I need water. Hold up. Did I hit the Fisherman Guild? Yes, I did. I can just teleport. Yay, teleportation. What's up, Wastelead? If you business with me, be quick about it. My fairies and my next great adventure await. Here's your journal, drunkard. My journal? Why, I thought I lost it forever. Pardon my rudeness, friend. Perhaps I should have stopped after 19 flagons. Did you steal a glance at his pages, perchance? No? Ah, shame that. But this book contains, how might I say it, a record of my numerous adventures. Quite the inspiring read, if I do say so myself, which I believe I just did. You've the air of adventure about you. One almost as accomplished as myself. Had it been you across the table from me at the wench last night, I imagine the tales would have been great and the ale all the sweeter. Were there only some way for me to repay your... But of course! I'm getting loud into that mic. I have a fresh journal right here that might as well have your name on it. Well, why not keep a record of your own that one day we might regale each other with stories of our deeds? And with that, I shall be off for adventure, and a flagon or 20 of the realm's finest ales call me. Fare you well on your journey, and next time you find yourself at the wench, do thank the Elzin fellow for his generosity. Alright, I will take the ether. Goodbye. You now have access to the challenge log, which will serve as a record of your adventuring exploits. Open it, blah, 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 blah. Alright, we got that. Ah, so it's things that I can do to, like, level, I'm guessing. Alright. Shit, we got 5 minutes. Okay, so we were able to do at least one, so the title isn't technically wrong. Back to Ul'dah. Because unfortunately, we have to call it a stream here. Why am I walking for it when I can teleport?
Boom, doom, 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 doom. All right, can't change that. Had to make sure I was up to date on all my stuff. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, comment, like, share, subscribe, ring that notification bell. Almost bit my tongue. All that good YouTube shit. And as always, this is Kyle, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.